Right, back to the 18th. Last hole for this group. Southgate, Rock and Hatton. Tee up, 49 yards. Knock it down the right-hand side. Don't need to go down the left. They can sneak it to the front edge or into the hollow to the right of this green. It's a popular miss and not a bad place to be down the right, pitching up to that left-hand pin position there. But with the wind off the left and into, ooh, tough to get on the green in two.
And Tyrrell Hatton, he made that birdie at the last. Wants to finish with a flourish, get himself in the hunt for tomorrow.
Not his favourite tee shot. Looking anxious. I think it's in the bunker. Mind you, made birdie from there first, so he's a flat lie if he's in there though. Got a steep lip, that one.
The problem there is with that steep lip, you're going to have to take a lofted club and play well out to the right. Leave yourself a pretty long third shot, and into the wind would that third shot be.
Well, Hatton, I think, trying to squeeze 200 yards out of this line. Not much lip to work with. Got the old 4-iron in hand, trying to get it on the plateau way up there, right on the edge of the corner. Give himself a nice third shot in. And that was a little topper there.
Do something.
It's an unusual way to rake the bunker.
Worst par 5 ever wished to play.
Yeah, he's struggling on this hole, isn't he? Made a double yesterday. Missed the fairway every day. Who put that bunker there?
In from over the track, which is just off the side of this Yas Links golf course. And here's a look at 18 and how each of the players have navigated the challenge so far. 216 yards for Hatton. I believe he's in the first fairway, which is to the right of the 18th, as you can see.
Well, it was the first fairway for the first 2 days for me. It's the 10th fairway, Jake. We're all getting confused. TT starts, but he's got a long way.
Yeah, first, 10th. It's been the first for our feature group coverage most of the week.
It has, mate, it has.
I'm easily confused, John.
Oh, me too, don't worry. You're not on your own, Jake. Now, straight into the teeth of the breeze. It's going to play like the 240 mark, I feel, with the pin right at the back of the green on the left-hand side. It's a monstrous green, this 18th as well. What a grandstand wrapping itself around this right-hand side of this green. All the trouble left. And got lucky. That ball could have gone anywhere once it hit the lip of that bunker. So he's got the fairway metal out. This is how far it's playing.
No!
Oh dear. Not sure where the ball went. I think it's left. That club will have to go into the pits. Need a pit stop on that one.
Yeah, I lost that in the sky and the grey cloud. That's just above Jamie. So fingers crossed I'll find it. Robert Rock's gone over to have a little quick look. Yeah, lovely shot from Southgate. Just come up.
Any sign of Hatton's ball, John?
Yeah, I'm in amongst the ice plants here. Robert Rock said he thinks he heard a splash. I've just come over. He wasn't quite sure though, so just trying to get a good line off of Tyrrell. See where it's gone in. Little red line here. But the trouble is he's going to have to drop it in the ice plant, which is not going to be nice.
Of course, Hatton finished his round yesterday with a double bogey 7 at this very hole, so it's not a friendly hole for the Englishman. Sometimes a hole just doesn't suit your eye, and when it doesn't, you have to try and make a plan somehow, and Hatton has not solved the puzzle at 18 yet.
Well, Where did it cross? Oh my God.
Well, he's asking people around, see where it kind of crossed, where they got an idea. And I got to say, this ice plant is really thick down here on the left-hand side, down towards the water. How he's going to drop it and where the ball's going to come to rest. My goodness, not much green to work with either.
John, is there ice plant outside the penalty area as well?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
So there's dropping it is going to be gnarly. Where it's going to land, how it's going to fall, because this ice plant, once it gets down deep, Jay, I mean, literally, it's so strong roots and everything about it. We've seen it and played out of it before. It could go anywhere.
Has he found it, John? Looks like he's found it.
If I drop it, can I still be standing?
No, he hasn't found it, Jamie.
He hasn't.
That's almost like double jeopardy, John, having to drop it out of a penalty area into ice plant.
I know. And the thing is, you've got to be suit. There you are, knee height drop. Now, he hasn't lost it, so it must be a half a decent light. Gonna have to take his medicine here, and this is full tilt.
Playing 5.
And playing quickly. Did that go in the bunker, John?
It did, Jay, and luckily it came out of its little pitch mark. If that was plugged out to rub salt in the wound, could have been head off Phil for Mr. Hatton.
Yeah, that ice plant is so tantalizing. Anybody who's ever had to play out of it understands the density of the leaves, or whatever it might be called.
It's tougher than heather. That's saying something. That ice plant, you just can't move it. So he's got up and down for a double Hatton here on the last. Rock's got a putt to go 6 under for the tournament. Here we go.
Straight underneath it.
Wow, all the hard work. He was 6 under par through 13 holes. He was within 2 of the lead.
Well, Jay, look how quick he's playing it now. Nearly holds it, 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
You just hate to see this. It's essentially a meltdown on the final hole of the day. So much good golf from Hatton, and then just seemingly throwing it all away in 1 hole.
Yeah, you need one good shot, don't you, on a hole, especially when you make a mistake. You just need to follow a mistake by a good shot, and he's unfortunately not done that here, Hatton.
Well, from where he was, Jamie, over on that, he got away with it from his second. Could have gone absolutely anywhere when it hit the lip, and found it out on the 10th fairway. And the miss is right all day long, and he just rubs, just added to the nightmare, and went left in the water. It's all stemmed from there, all that ice plant. Now, Tyrrell trying to steady the boat and get something out of this hole in a putt. Just make it feel a little bit easier, but it's going to be a big number nonetheless. Just outside right, I've got this.
Now take your time. This for a quadruple bogey 9. Just an absolute disaster for Tyrrell Hatton. Had played so well all day. Dropped 5 shots in the last 4 holes, 4 on the final hole. A really disappointing round of 71 for the defending champion, who was right amongst it until the final hole of this 3rd round.